What's going on with you guys? Coming back with another video. Just want to give y'all a little quick message, letting y'all know that you got to do everything on God's timing. When you do things on God's timing, you're moving accordingly. You're moving accordingly to what God wants from you, what he wants you to do, how to act, how to move. You never want to make irrational decisions based off how you feel. When you make decisions based off how you feel, you may back yourself into a corner that could be dangerous for you, and you may not be able to get yourself out of that predicament. Well, if you were to move irrationally and make decisions based off your emotions, it's never smart to do that. No matter how strong or passionately you feel something isn't right for you, you have to move very strategically and plan accordingly, plan ahead, and act when the time is right. You know what I mean? You want to think smart at the end of the day. You don't want to just leave that job just because you feel like it's not working out for you. You don't want to just quit. When it's your time to quit, you'll know. You'll get that sign. You'll feel in your gut. It's like an attack on your soul. It's a gut-wrenching feeling you'll get when you feel and when you know it's time to get up out of that situation for good. It's time to move around. So you don't want to move around yet, because you want to take it to the Most High first. I'm all about letting the Most High direct my steps. And that's something that this year particularly I had to learn how to do. You see, for me, I'm stubborn. I was always in a stubborn spirit, wanting to do things my way or the highway. I had that spirit in me. And sometimes making decisions irrationally without really thinking them through first, and never really making the best decisions, and they never resulted in the best outcomes. That's what happens when you make decisions based off feelings. You don't always get the best outcome. So that's why it's important, especially for me, because I feel like, notice how I said I feel like it's my time to move out of New Jersey and to leave that job. But just because I feel that way, don't mean it's the right time. Don't mean that it's supposed to happen now. I got to think about the instruction from God. His instruction does not tell me, okay, you need to move out now. It's not that time yet. There's still some stuff I got to establish first. There's some money I got to make. There's like another area of my life that I need to level up in and progress. But I'll know when it's that time to make that move. And it's so important to listen to God. Listen to the Most High. Because he'll give you signs. If you go to him personally in your prayer closet, you ask for him a sign, he's going to show you a sign. And it may not be a sign that you like. The Most High has shown me plenty of signs that living in this environment is not really for you. And the signs that I've received in the past have not been particularly the best signs, right? And when you're given the signs that show you some things that are unfavorable, you're going to want to act. You know what I mean? Sometimes the Most High wants you to endure for a period. because he's really trying to test your faith through the endurance, through the fire, the furnace, the fiery furnace. He's testing your faith to see if you can make it out on the other side in one piece with your heart still intact, to see if your heart's not going to wax cold. And I've been through tests in my life here where, do I want my heart to wax cold? Or am I going to have an empathetic and warm heart? Am I going to keep my spirit intact when I had been through the worst of circumstances and I've been through hell? Am I still going to remain the same me? And I've been tested in situations where, you know, my faith is being tried and tested. And, you know, am I going to grow cold and weary? You know, and we get those moments where we want to grow weary and cold, and we just say fuck everything and fuck everybody. This situation no longer fits me, it no longer suits me anymore. You know? And it goes back to the feeling. It goes back to the feeling of, this ain't working out for me, I just want to go right now. But then, what did I say before, early in this video? Sometimes when you make decisions based off feelings, it can lead you to certain situations that will back you up in a corner, and you can't really get your way out of that corner. You can't really get yourself out of that situation now. Now you're facing certain consequences because you made a decision based off your emotions. And that's not always smart. That's not the right way to always do things. So, you know, I'm telling you, in this season, you got to really put all your trust and faith in the Lord. That's where all your trust and faith have to go. It cannot go into man. It cannot go into woman. It can't go into nobody. Not your family, not your friends. And for me, I'm following that same sentiments. Like, this year for me has been somewhat transformative from a spiritual standpoint. You know, I'm no longer trying to, you know, trust in my own understanding anymore, trust in my own ways. And then when you start listening to these false chosen ones on YouTube, they're going to tell you, you need to trust your own understanding. You need to trust your ways. You know, they don't lead you to the Bible. They don't lead you to the word, what Christ said. No, they're not going to be reciting scripture to uplift you, to motivate you, to inspire you. No, they're not going to do that for you, because they don't believe in the word. They believe in their own puffed up ways of thinking. They believe in their own wisdom. They believe that their ways are better than God's ways. And trust and believe, they're going to face their judgment in due time. You know, so it would be smart for you to, like, not listen to those people, because they're going to lead you they're going to lead you down a bad path. Let's just say that. They're going to lead you down a path that you don't want to really walk in. And we're living in a time right now where things are happening super, super fast. Time is going by very quick. And a lot of things are playing out. So it's in our best interest right now to grow closer to the Most High, and to only trust His ways, His wisdom, and to really walk in faith wholeheartedly. So that's a message I want to give y'all. You know, it's really early in the morning. I'm just sitting in my car, and this was on my mind pretty heavy. So when something like this is on my mind heavy, I want to just air it out on camera and share my thoughts with y'all, man. So yeah, man, with that being said, make sure y'all like the video for the algorithm. More content to come. I'm out, and peace.